When it comes to buying the right products, there's a lot to look out for. That's why today, we've picked and reviewed the 5 best models for you. And we've ranked them by many different factors, such as price, quality, durability, performance, and more. You can see their prices and find out more information by using the links in the description down below. Let's not waste any more time and get started with the video. If you're looking for a model for everyday use, this next pick is a great option for you.
Number 5. Lenovo Idea Center AIO 3. The 24-inch Lenovo Idea Center AIO 3 is a handsome modern desktop that checks a lot of boxes for all-in-one buyers: sleek design, stellar display, and strong performance. The Idea Center AIO 3's external design is notable too. While it looks like a monitor on a tubular stand, it separates its processing innards from the monitor in a rectangular box that sits directly on the desk. From here, a single black-colored arm rises on the right through a single C-curve and joins the 24-inch FHD 1920 by 1080 resolution screen at the back. It's great to look at, beating many other all-in-ones that are available on the market, especially on aesthetics. There are no front-facing USB ports to plug things into, but you have all of them at the back and sides. The side bezels here are particularly thin compared to an Apple iMac, and the top bezel is thick to accommodate a webcam, so is the bottom bezel to create space for the built-in speakers. The bezels here are so thin that the Windows Hello compliant IR camera and the webcam rise from the top in their own rectangular block that can be push-shot to block the view when you feel like some privacy. This all-in-one PC is equipped with an AMD Ryzen 3 4300U 8GB of RAM and 256GB of SSD. The AIO's 256GB solid-state drive is a better option over traditional spinning hard drives, meaning you benefit from faster media transfers and enhanced overall performance. With AMD Radeon driving the visuals, the Idea Center 3 is built for day-to-day use rather than gaming and strenuous multimedia work. The display is brighter than most devices Lenovo puts out, hitting somewhere around 350 nits of brightness when maxed out. If you're planning on using this PC in a room with lots of light, it shouldn't be a problem, and the deep picture makes the viewing experience much more enjoyable. The Idea Center range includes some excellent value. For most entries, it's best to ignore the cheapest model and pick the middle ground, only moving up to the most expensive model if there's a particular need.
Moving up, we have the most versatile model out there. Let's take a look.
Number 4. Microsoft Surface Studio 2. This one is the perfect device for designers because it has an amazing touchscreen panel and the hinge is pretty flexible. This means that you can use it as a drawing board and can work on your creativity. It has a nice design and an amazing performance. The only thing that you have to worry about is the price, since this one is a bit expensive, but in my opinion, it's worth it. When it comes to the design, the Microsoft Surface Studio 2 has a pretty cool design that looks like its predecessor, but in my opinion that's great because the last one was one of the most cleverly designed all-in-one desktops in the market. I should mention that it's very durable and can last you for years. It measures 25.1 by 17.3 by 8.7 inches and it weighs about 21 pounds. The best feature of this desktop, in my opinion, is the spring-assisted dual hinge design that allows you to set it up as a normal desktop and lay it down like a drawing. This one has one of the best displays in the market today thanks to the amazing resolution and the 10-point multi-touch support, and with the included Surface Pen, it delivers a great experience with 4096 pressure levels and tilt support as well. I should also mention that it has a pretty nice 28-inch panel with a 3:2 aspect ratio. This means that this device is perfect for website users, designers and many more. However, I should mention that this one is not great for gaming because of the 3:2 aspect ratio. This one delivered 167% of the sRGB color gamut with an astounding accuracy of a Delta E rating of 0.13. You should also know that it can get pretty bright at 456 nits, and the amazing resolution of 4500 by 3000 means that you can have amazing experiences with this one. I almost forgot to say that this one is equipped with an Intel Core i7-7820 HQ CPU with 32GB of RAM and 1TB of SSD storage. Also, it has an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 graphics unit with 8GB of VRAM that means you can enjoy working on the Surface Studio 2 without any kind of lags. I can only say that if you want the best, you should definitely check out the Microsoft Surface Studio 2.
This next model is one of the best for office use, and it works wonderful around most workspaces.
Number 3. HP 27DP0170. The HP 27DP0170 27-inch FHD touchscreen all-in-one desktop blends the power of a desktop with the beauty of a slim, three-sided borderless Full HD touch display for one dependable device designed to grow with you. With easy upgrades in 3 simple steps, you can feel confident your tech will stay up to date. With an Intel 10th generation processor and up to 12GB of RAM, you can seamlessly go from sending work emails to uploading vacation photos. This HP 27DP0170 27-inch FHD touchscreen all-in-one desktop more with a 3-sided micro-edge display and has an adjustable tilt stand allowing you to work from multiple perspectives. This PC includes an FHD IR camera with a slide switch for privacy, plus built-in speakers and easy Wi-Fi connectivity. Now you can stay in touch with family and friends while maintaining peace of mind. Conveniently placed ports help keep cords out of the way, so your space feels clean and uncluttered. A 3-sided micro-edge Full HD touch display lets you see more of your screen with a pop-up privacy camera that tucks safely away when not in use. Enjoy crystal clear images from any angle. With 178 degrees wide viewing angles and a vibrant 1920 by 1080 resolution, you'll always have a great view of your favourite content. You can enjoy listening to the music on your smartphone through your PC speakers, stream music from your smartphone to your PC using Bluetooth technology with HP Audio Stream. A real stunner, the HP all-in-one 27DP0170 computer boasts plenty of power and memory for all your day-to-day tasks, from blogging or editing photos to working on assignments and browsing the web.
This next model has the best looking display out there. So if you like vivid and realistic colors, this one is for you.
Number 2. Apple iMac 27-inch. Apple's new 2020 version of the 27-inch iMac looks exactly like it has for 8 years now. The updates are all on the inside, adding improvements that bring it up to the specs you'd expect in a 2020 computer. The current design has been around since 2012, and that was a relatively minor tweak from the design used since 2009. And while it's aged better than other PC designs from that period, it's starting to look its age in some respects. The bezels that surround the screen, for example, look particularly outdated these days, when rival all-in-one PCs are using ever more slim bezels that make them look modern and keep the overall size down. Also, there's no biometric login. We're seeing an increasing number of laptops and desktops incorporate fingerprint, iris, or face scanning for logging into the operating system. Apple's iPhone and MacBook devices are market leaders in this respect with Touch ID and Face ID, yet the new iMac comes with neither, which is a shame. The screen is essentially the same as last year's model, so you get a 27-inch Retina 5K display with a 5120 by 2880 resolution, along with a brightness of 500 nits and support for the wide-color P3 gamut. This makes it an excellent machine for photo and video editors, and that 5K resolution means you can edit 4K footage without it taking up the entire screen. The screen also now comes with True Tone technology. Also found in iPads, iPhones and MacBooks, True Tone adjusts the color temperature of the screen depending on the ambient light. This one is equipped with a 3.1 GHz 6-core 10th generation Intel Core i5 processor, 8GB of RAM and 256GB of SSD storage. I should mention that there's also a new studio quality microphone array which, in conjunction with a FaceTime HD webcam, will make sure you're seen and heard in crystal clear quality in meetings and video calls. Apple has pitched the new iMac at people working from home, and this is a great call in our mind. Not only is it powerful, but it's compact and easy to set up, dependable, and has a great webcam and built-in mic, ideal for working from home.
Finally, the next model is the best overall. From us, it gets a perfect score in all categories.
Number 1. Acer Aspire Z24. An all-in-one PC often needs to be all things to every member of the household, from a learning tool for kids to a photo and video editing machine and a desktop cable of the odd work project for mom or dad. The Acer Aspire Z24 hits most of these marks without costing an arm and a leg, delivering one of the best all-in-one PCs for the price. The Aspire Z24 looks relatively sleek and attractive for an all-in-one, with a black and silver colour scheme that looks easy on the eyes. It measures a svelte 17.3 by 21.3 by 1.4 inches, making it about the same size as the 21-inch Apple iMac, 20.8 by 17.7 by 6.9 inches, despite the Acer's larger 23.8-inch display. Acer manages to have a smaller footprint due to the narrow bezels around the display, while computers in Apple's lineup still have the widest bezels available on an all-in-one. The construction is a bit discerning as most of the silver coloured trim is plastic and not the aluminium as it looks. You only get an all-metal build in the iMac, and the faux metal extends to the whole machine. The trim, stand and base all made of silver plastic, while the back is all black. The stand's mounting bracket is the only external metallic piece on this all-in-one. The Aspire Z24-890 UA91 boasts a 24-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution with a matte finish that cuts down on glare from nearby lights and windows. The screen offers capacitive touch support, meaning you can tap and swipe for intuitive interaction. This is one feature where Windows systems offer a better experience than Macs, which lack a touch option. This one is packed with a 9th generation Intel Core i5-9400T with 12GB RAM and 512GB of SSD. It's a capable combination, and during regular use you can regularly have 20 browser tabs open, and you can do everything from type in Google Docs to streaming Full HD video on YouTube without necessarily slowing down. The Acer Aspire Z24 All-in-One is a fairly robust desktop, offering strong productivity thanks to a 9th generation hexa-core processor paired with plenty of SSD storage and high-performance memory. Buying guide. Firstly, processor. While you can find all-in-one systems that use Intel Core i3 or Pentium CPU, these are much less capable processors, and you'll feel the limits of that performance much sooner. For most people, we recommend a current Intel Core i5 processor, which will offer plenty of performance for all your everyday uses and will continue to offer good support over the life of the computer. If you want more horsepower, stepping up to Core i7 will offer plenty of power. Secondly, graphics. All the pretty visuals you see in games and videos require graphics processing. Most users can get by with integrated graphics, the graphics processing hardware that comes with your computer's processor. It's sufficient for the web browsing, office work and media streaming that make up the bulk of general computer use. However, if you want to play games or do more demanding graphics-intensive work, you want a system with a discrete graphics card. And thirdly, RAM. Also called memory, RAM serves as the computer's short-term storage for applications that are currently in use. A smaller allotment of RAM will limit your ability to multitask even with a powerful processor. We recommend getting as much RAM as you can, but 8GB of RAM is enough to support most users in all of their computing needs. The good news is that RAM is relatively inexpensive, and it's often one of the only parts of an all-in-one that can be upgraded by the user. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.